Rapunzel. Every day the woman wanted the lotus more and more. Soon she couldn't eat anything. She only wanted the lotus. I want a lotus from the witch garden, she said to her husband. I am sorry, the woman husband said sadly. You can't have those lotus. A woman sat her window and looked at the beautiful garden outside. There was lotus in a garden, and they were fresh and green. I want to eat those lotus, said the woman, but the lotus were in a witch garden, and the garden had a big wall. The witch was a bad woman, and everyone was afraid of her. The next night, the man took 2 more lotus from the witch garden. The next night, he took 2 more. Then one night, the man jumped into the witch garden and saw the witch. He felt very afraid. Why are you taking my lotus? Said the witch angrily. My wife wasn't well, the man said. She can only eat lotus, your lotus. The witch said, you can take lotus from my garden, but you must give me your first baby. Promise me this. And because the man was very afraid, he promised. Soon the man and his wife had a beautiful baby girl. They loved her and they were very happy. But one day the witch came to the door. I have come to take your baby daughter, she said to the man. No, no, he cried. Take anything, but not any little girl. Remember your promise, said the witch. You take lotus from my garden, and now you must give me your daughter. The man felt very afraid, so he gave her the beautiful little daughter. The witch called the girl Rapunzel. Rapunzel grew quickly. She was a good, kind girl and long golden hair. Every day she grew more beautiful and her hair grew longer. One day the witch took Rapunzel to a tower in a big forest. The tower had no door and only one window, and there was stone all around. This is your home now, Rapunzel, said the witch. So Rapunzel lived in a tower alone. Every day she painted and sung, and because her voice was so lovely, birds came to listen. They were her only friends. Every night the witch came to see Rapunzel. She stood near the tower and called, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, put down your hair so I can climb the golden stair. The Rapunzel put her long flint of hair out of the window, and the witch climbed up. One day the prince strolled near the forest. He heard beautiful singing and saw the tower. What a strange tower, he thought. It has a window but no door. Who is that tower? She sings like a beautiful bird. The prince strolled home, but he could only see think about the beautiful voice in the tower. The next day the prince strolled back into the forest, and again he heard beautiful singing. He walked around the tower and looked for a door, but there was nothing. The prince sat and listened to Rapunzel's beautiful singing, and he could not leave. Night came, and the witch arrived at the tower and called up, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, put down your hair so I can climb the golden stair. The prince watched a beautiful long flint of a golden hair come down from the window, and the witch climbed up. Then soon the witch climbed back down the flint of a golden hair and walked away into the forest. The one day the prince came back to the tower and he called, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, put down your hair so I can climb the golden stair. Soon the long plait of a golden hair came down from the window. The prince climbed up and came into a little room at the top of the tower, and there he saw a beautiful girl with golden hair. Who are you? Cried Rapunzel, afraid. The prince smiled and spoke kindly. I hear you were beautiful wise, he said, and I had to see you. The prince came to see Rapunzel every day. She sang for him, and they talked and talked. Then the prince left before evening because the witch always come at night. She never saw him, but one day the prince was late. The witch saw the prince climb down Rapunzel's long golden plait, and he saw him smile and say goodbye to her. The witch called up Rapunzel and climbed up to the little room. "Who was that man, Rapunzel?" cried the witch angrily. "You are going to be sorry. I'm taking you always so he can never find you again." And she took a knife for her coat and cut off Rapunzel's golden plank. The next day, the prince came to see Rapunzel. "Rapunzel, put down your hair so I can climb the golden stair." The plant came down, and the prince climbed up, but it was not his beautiful Rapunzel in the room. It was the angry witch. "Rapunzel is not here," she loud. "I take her to the desert, and you can never find her there." The prince was very afraid. He moved away from the witch and fall through the window. Down, down, down he fall into the throne. At first the prince did not move. Then he got up slowly. He could move, but there were thorns in his eye and he was blind. He could not see. Day after day, the prince walked blindly in the forest. He was tired and hungry, but he wanted only to find Rapunzel. He felt the sun on his eye, and he walked always toward it, looking for the desert. At last the prince came to the desert. He was the hot and a blind and a poor, but every day he looked for Rapunzel. Then one day the prince heard something singing, beautiful singing. He ran, falling toward it, and suddenly Rapunzel saw him. "It is you," she cried. "It is really you, Rapunzel." So the prince saw then and tried, and she cried, but her hot tears fall on his eye and melt the tongues. And then the prince could see again. And so Rapunzel and the prince went home the prince's castle, and there they were married. They never saw the witch again, but Rapunzel's mother and father came to live at the castle. Soon Rapunzel and the prince had two children. Every day they were happy singing, and every day Rapunzel's friends, the birds, came to listen.